Hey guys, it's me, Sam Stein, managing editor at the Bulwark, and I am joined by Tim Miller for a truly disturbing segment that we're going to talk about. But before we do that, subscribe to the feed. All right, so look, this is one of the more outlandish and gobsmacking ideas that I've seen. But apparently, a memo has been sent to Donald Trump, or at least to the White House, that is outlining this idea that the United States should turn Guantanamo Bay, where we've had, prison camp, more or less. They want to turn it into a transformative, prosperous city, using a prosperous charter city to basically put immigrants into work camps, develop it into a tourism and, I don't know, like tech site, like one of these Middle Eastern cities.
An economic engine.
Yeah, an economic engine that you can also just kind of check out the Caribbean Sea.
Four Seasons Guantanamo.
There's so many layers that are so uncomfortable about this entire thing, but apparently it's gotten like the attention of the tech bro set who think it's a great idea. Tim, you read the article, you've seen the charter, or you've seen the proposal. What do you make of it?
Yeah, shout out to the folks at the New Republic for flagging this PowerPoint. Look, I want to just preface this by saying that unlike some folks, and I think the author of the TNR article, I'm not like against the idea of doing crazy new futuristic cities.
No,
I'm that sort of thing appeals to me as like a whatever capitalist future kind of guy. There's that California Forever city, that's very controversial, but there's a lot of center left people that like it. It's like we got to figure out new ways to break through the old red tape to build big cities. I just want to preface this by saying that I'm kind of for the concept. The execution in this case is fucking horrifying. I need to credential myself as being for the concept to talk about how insanely horrifying the execution proposal is here. And I just want to read the number one section that makes this so horrifying. That the idea
it's
is
the immigration section, right?
Yes. Okay, that it is not just for hotels and for whatever business development, that this could be a quote immigration solution. Just as a general
solution blew my mind.
Yeah, solution. It's just a little close to final solution for me. Just as a wordsmith.
Well, it's one of the two words, so yeah, it's 50% too close.
Yeah, I'd stay away from that. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to read the whole thing. Guantanamo Bay could become an immigration proving ground, enabling the U.S. to safely and humanely accommodate certain migrants from high-skilled talent to asylum seekers while evaluating their contributions to the local economy and society. Those who succeed over a defined period might earn expedited entry to the mainland. What do we do? Like, what we're going to do a Squid Game at Guantanamo Bay? We got the calipers out. We're going to measure skull size.
They said humanely.
Okay, we're going to see. We're going to put them through the paces.
That's what
it's like 1 week. It's like, can you change tires? We're going to have you change tires here. Can you wash windows?
Yeah,
can you do PowerPoints? How's your Excel?
There was a line in there where they were like, "We will be evaluating their contributions," and I was just like, oh my God, this is so dystopian.
Who is doing the evaluation here? Yeah. We got we're sending a memo to Stephen Miller.
Yeah.
That's like immigration and workforce strategy. Who are the high skilled people that are going to want to move to Guantanamo Bay for the Guantanamo Bay tech visa?
Well, so the idea here. I'm trying to distill it as best I can. The idea here is that they would become a sort of proving ground is their word, but basically that immigrants would want to go to Guantanamo Bay because you'd have the allure of maybe earning some sort of citizenship status that you could then take, maybe live on this futuristic Guantanamo Bay city, or I don't know, go to the United States. But it's so messed up because you would have to prove yourself. We would only take certain migrants. We would be monitoring them. And then even then, it's not clear what kind of status they would get. They called it, quote, an ideal sandbox.
Yeah. What was the movie with Jim Carrey was like his life was a reality show and everybody was
Truman
watching
show.
him the Truman Show.
Yeah.
Feels like we're doing a migrant Truman Show where everyone's going to watch them. It's going to be like, oh, nice job on the window washing challenge, Javier.
Yeah.
You might earn yourself a chance to make it to Tampa. And like the whole thing is just like it is sick.
There's a weird Severance vibe too, right? It's like, yeah, it's all like, so now the other part of it that's of course problematic is that it's at Guantanamo, which is like got a very complicated history. And they even address it. They're like, look, we're going to call this Freedom Cities. They said that we're going to pivot from the sites synonymous with post 9/11 controversies to one known for cutting edge tech. And I'm just not sure you can make that pivot that easily.
It's a hard pivot. I mean,
Yeah.
look, it is. I guess it's on the beach of Cuba. I've never been yet. We'll see how things go over the next 3 years.
Give it time. Trump might send you there.
Give it time. Go ahead and give it hell. Again, I'm open to creative ideas. What was Kramer saying? Like interesting trades considered. Like if you said to me, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fucking bulldoze the whole thing.
Right.
We're gonna create a memorial. We're gonna create like.
Will they have a memorial to Khalid Sheikh Mohammed?
There'll be a nonprofit center there or something. I don't know. Probably not a memorial. Good point. But you know what I mean. Like we're gonna do something to give back, right? Whatever, and then we'll sell the land. And if somebody wants to come and build a resort there, then they could buy it. I think that probably wouldn't succeed, but like, okay. No. It's not like the land can never be used for anything ever, but like the U.S. government, like we are going to have a government-owned, you're going to go on a government-owned vacation to Guantanamo? That's the pitch here. Yeah. Government-owned vacation.
Not only do you get great beaches, decent food, you can walk the grounds where Khalid Sheikh Mohammed was waterboarded. Who wouldn't want to go? It feels very Hyman Rothy from The Godfather, but with like way more ethically dubious problems, and that was pretty ethically dubious to begin with. So count me for
whatever happened to the internment camps in San Francisco. Like what's on the land that where we put the Japanese internments?
That's Sacramento.
That'd be interesting to find out. That might be a model to look towards.
Yeah, exactly. Let's not do this. And I don't think I'll be visiting. Honestly.
You don't?
Well, I just think there's other places.
Have you ever been to Cuba?
No, I've not been to Cuba. No. Up until recently, you couldn't go. So
I don't know.
Yeah, have you?
No, obviously I'm anti-communist, so I will not be visiting the Cuban islands.
You're waiting for the Freedom City to be constructed
until the people of Cuba are free. Not the American autocrat like Camp City.
We're going to show them whose government-run city is better. That's a smart idea. All right, look, this is a lot of fun, a little bit scary. Appreciate you talking me through this. Appreciate the viewers watching this. Subscribe to the feed. Talk soon.
Hey, YouTube fam. If you want to support The Bulwark, the best way to do it is by becoming a YouTube Bulwark Plus member. The Bulwark is truly independent. We have no corporate overlords. We're not settling any dumb lawsuits with Trump. By joining, you help support our work, and you can get a bunch of perks right here on this platform. Ad-free content, bonus videos, live streams, and some emojis of me, which I guess some people want. So come join, come hang out, become a Bulwark YouTube Plus member, and I'll be seeing you in the comments. So behave.